What is up, gamers? Welcome back to another Final Fantasy XIV video with your boy Robbie Daga. And this one, I want to talk about the monk changes, because I haven't seen anybody talking about the monk changes that just happened. What was it, 3 days ago? But I want to go over them with you guys, give you my thoughts, and then I want to just show you what I mean about some things here. But let's get started. First thing I'm going to do is we'll talk about the 5.05 patch notes. Let's read them together. So let's switch to the screen right here. So Monk did get a pretty big change. Some very nice stuff here. So all our forms, let's talk about that first. Opo, Raptor form, Coral form. The duration is 15 seconds now from 10 seconds. So I had a lot of trouble with the 10-second duration. I can't tell you how many times I would lose the form bonus, but I would have all my stacks still. It wasn't working well with our new move, anatman, I believe it's called. I mean, you would be in anatman and then you would keep your stacks, but then your form was not holding. So it was just kind of awkward. So I'm really happy to see these at 15 seconds. I will say, I really wish this was 20 seconds. The reason why I say that is because I still sometimes will lose the form bonus during, like, boss rotations, especially in EX or Savage or something. So I think 20 seconds would be a lot more manageable. 15 seconds is really nice though. The duration of your Grease Lightning is 16 seconds, so it's one less second. So a little bit easier to manage. Really good quality of life change increase for us though. The mantra going from 7 to 15 yalms is huge. It's, in essence, it doubled the radius of it, so you can actually reach party members without, having to go out of your way to move right next to them now. I really like that change. So, probably the best change, in my opinion, is the form shift change. The Coral form extends Grease Lightning duration to maximum when has been added. So this is something we've kind of been begging for forever. This is a way you can actually maintain stacks throughout an entire encounter or dungeon or whatever it is you're running. I'm going to show you how that works in a second, because when I first read this, I was like, no way, I don't believe this. I didn't realize how it worked, but now that I know how it works, it's a really good change, and I just don't see anybody being upset about this. This change specifically is awesome. Meditation, this is an awesome change too. You can now open all 5 chakras by using meditation once outside of combat. If you're like fighting something, actively fighting something, you're still going to have to individually charge them. But it'll save you a lot of annoying button presses when you're running to the next mob and everything. Riddle of Earth. Earth's reply now nullifies all action direction requirements. This is actually really helpful because Earth's reply gives you like 30 seconds, I want to say. So that's like 30 seconds of being able to basically have north, your ability that you can hit anything you want, basically true north, so I love it. Let's see, we talked about Riddle of Earth, that's always awesome. I've been using this a lot more lately too because of this. Anytime I'm about to get a hit, just go ahead and switch to yourself to Riddle of Earth or activate it now. It doesn't switch you to Earth form anymore or whatever, which it used to do, which I kind of liked because you used it and then it, you would also get the defense nullification at the same time, or like the 10% bonus. Now you have to like do it as in 2 separate button presses. You would have to activate Riddle of Earth and then do your Fire Fists or your Earth Fists or whatever, but this by itself is fine. I'm not going to complain. This is a big one. Riddle of Fire doesn't decrease your recast, your weapon skill recast time anymore. That is huge. I've been playing around with that a lot. It actually lets you throw in, I want to say, 1 extra attack. Sometimes, I don't know. Let me know what your experience with it is. I like that, I like the speed not going down. I don't know one person who plays Monk who was like, yeah, speed decrease is good. No, there was no one wanting that. But then it did reduce the damage by 5%, but it's still a 25% damage increase, so it's still super strong, so no complaints there. Forbidden Chakra and Enlightenment can only be done during combat. So let's talk a little bit about the form shift bonus, because at first I didn't understand it, so let's just go beat up a dummy really quick. So I'm just gonna build up some lightning stacks really quick here, so I can show you how easy it is to maintain them now. So you can see my counter right here going down from 10 seconds. So now, using the power of form shift, as long as you make it through the form shift combo, you can extend your grease lightning stacks indefinitely. So you can just keep form shifting. I mean, it takes like 3 form shifts, honestly, but this has been so helpful, and this is such a nice change. It's a little bit busy work, but being able to keep your grease lightning stacks up at all times is freaking amazing. Okay, so good changes. Now let me get into some other things that I think could change that are still kind of awkward. So Monk in 5.0 changed quite a bit to me, especially for me. I was someone who used to use Tornado Kick all the time, because you could basically Tornado Kick, and then you could Wind Shift, and then you could Wind Tackle and get a free stack. And basically, you were always able to quickly recover at least 2 stacks every time you did a Tornado Kick, so it wasn't bad at all to use it. You were only seeing about a 10% damage increase until your next combo. But at this point in time, the way Tornado Kick is now, I mean, because basically the goal for a Monk now is to get to 4 stacks of Grease Lightning and stay there forever. So there's really just no reason to ever use Tornado Kick. I think Tornado Kick needs to get looked at, especially now that we have 6-sided star. There's almost never a time when you're going to use Tornado Kick over 6-sided star. Tornado Kick is only good if you know you're about to lose your stacks. So you basically never want to lose your stacks as a monk, so it's just not worth it. It's never worth it to use. I actually stopped using it pretty much completely. Other than that, Anatman is a pretty decent move. What I don't like about it is, you can see, like, it's holding my Grease Lightning stacks, but my other stacks, my Twin Snake, just ran off. So you kind of have to be careful of that. I also did notice, I didn't know before, but you don't have to keep, rotating and doing your form shift. You can go into Anatman, and it actually does hold on to your form stance stacks. So you can stop spinning and making everybody scream motion blur at that time when you get to that point. But Anatman's a good move. No, you know what? I don't mind it that much. It's nice when you really just need to maintain your combo. You're probably not going to make the next, the next combo move, the next finisher. So it's a nice move for that. Yeah, I think my biggest complaint right now is Tornado Kick. Everything else in the Monk's kit is useful, except for Tornado Kick. That I just never want to use that. What I would say is, since we can't Wind Shift and then Wind Tackle to get a stack that way, give us a way to either, maybe get another stack instantly, or Tornado Kick just needs to be changed completely. Like, maybe it should only take 1 stack, or maybe 2 stacks, but 3 or 4, basically it'll take all of your stacks. So if you're in, doesn't matter if you're in, Fire Fist, where you only have 3 stacks, or if you're in Wind Shift, where you can have 4 stacks. If you have 4 stacks, as you just saw, it takes away all the stacks. So there's just never a reason to use that move. So that's my biggest complaint still. Tornado Kick is worthless, and it really needs to be changed. Another recommendation I would say is just make it a regular move. just make it like an off-global cooldown that you can use once every 60, 90, 30 seconds. Yeah, something else, but it's just not worth using, really. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Wanted to do a quick little monk video, because I don't see anybody making monk videos. I've been playing monk since this game first came out. This was one of the first jobs I ever started playing, and I don't know, I just love it. Right now, I do like where it is in 5.0 and 5.05, where it is right now. I think the changes are pretty good. It seems to be a lot easier to maintain everything, to do everything. There's a lot less bloat on the controller, as you can see. It's just much nicer. I can actually list all my skills now. Yeah, I mean, the only thing that I really do miss is I really miss Howling Fist. Can we have Howling Fist back? That was like the coolest looking move, and landing it perfectly was so satisfying. We do have Enlightenment instead, but I feel like Howling Fist looked a little cooler, and I just liked everything about it. I don't like Enlightenment as much, even though I think it's pretty awesome. I wouldn't want to see Enlightenment go away. I would just want to see maybe Howling Fist. Maybe, I don't know. It's not like we can replace any moves at this point. Yeah, I miss Howling Fist, but there's really nothing that could... There's nowhere to put it, basically. Unless we lose. We would have to lose DPS somewhere else. We'd probably lose Leaden Fist or something, but... I don't know, let me know what you guys think. Thank you for coming by. Links down below in the description if you want to show some support. Otherwise, the best thing you can do is just hit that thumbs up on this video and share this video if you think it'll be helpful for anybody. If you guys want me to do another monk, maybe an in-depth monk review or guide where we talk about everything, I can get that done for you for sure, since I spent a lot of time in this job and I'm pretty comfortable with it. So hopefully this video was helpful for you guys. Thank you so much for coming by. Appreciate you. I'll catch you later. I'll see you soon.